Hi, folks, and welcome to TechTVPro from Soteria Technology Solutions, where we answer your emails about tech support. I'm Dave Rapor, and with me, as always, is Bill, the Bill guy, Ramsey. How you doing today, Bill?
Kind of in a COVID fog today.
Are you really?
Yeah, I had that a few weeks ago, and my brain still is just not quite back on track.
I can relate to that. I really can, but I'm not sure mine's COVID related.
Oh man,
I mean, just be in a brain fog permanently.
Well, I can't say that's not happening.
Well, hopefully this will snap you out of it. I got a question for you.
I got an answer.
What is your favorite computer game?
I'm not really a gamer, but so I don't really play games on computers.
Yes.
I used to be addicted to World of Warcraft. I love
Is
World of
that
Warcraft.
right?
But I do play games on my phone, just little ones. And
yeah.
So honestly, Solitaire is one of my absolute favorites. I play Solitaire on my phone frequently.
Well, yes, that makes sense. You're dealing with people all day long, people like me always asking you these ridiculous questions. And so you need some time just to yourself.
Yeah.
So Solitaire.
Solitaire on my phone.
That's nice.
I play it on the plane. I play it,
yes.
I don't know, lets my brain kind of release.
I think that's fantastic. Everybody needs to do something like that. All right, we've got a question here today. We got a question from Aaron of Kansas City, Missouri. And Aaron asks, my computer is running very slowly. Why does it do that? And what can I do to fix it? Slow running computer. What do you say to Aaron? I
say, Aaron, love Kansas City, go Chiefs.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, folks, he wears a Chiefs shirt almost every Friday. No joke.
It's Red Friday, man.
That's exactly right.
Go Chiefs.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, so what was the question?
Slow running computer.
Slow running computer. So this actually, there's a lot of reasons.
Yes.
There's just a plethora of reasons.
Oh, goodness.
Do you know what a plethora is? So a plethora of reasons that this could be happening. One of those, for instance, could go back to an earlier episode that we had about rebooting your computer.
Oh, yeah.
It's just time to reboot. Things are clogged, right?
Yes,
I think that's what we said. It just needs to reboot. So that can be one of the reasons.
That sounds like a simple solution to that particular problem.
It's just the easiest, fastest solution to check.
But I'm guessing there's some others.
Right. There's several other things that could. So one, you could have way too many applications open for more than your computer can handle. So we have a few resources that we think about that your system can use that need to be at their best, and that's the processor.
Yes.
And that is the memory, the RAM, and that is the hard drive. So frequently right now, when somebody says, hey, my computer's running real slow, we'll look at the computer, and it's because they have an old hard drive. That's the biggest bottleneck that we see.
I see.
And, hard drives used to be these spinning platters inside of a piece. We don't really use those. I mean, they're out there, and if you're buying really cheap computers, that's what you're getting.
Yes.
But when you move those to an SSD, which is not, there's no moving parts.
Yes. Yes. Just a bunch of chips in there
that
store. So it's almost like having a massive amount of memory, RAM memory in a way.
Kind of, but it's not volatile storage like RAM, that when you turn the computer off, it disappears.
Oh, right.
It's actual storage.
It there. Of course.
So, but it can talk so much faster than these spinning drives.
Yes.
And that's one of the biggest bottlenecks we see anymore. If you put in an SSD, it's like giving yourself a new computer.
No kidding.
It totally is.
Yes.
The second biggest one that we see is really RAM.
RAM itself, yeah.
So, for instance, our minimum requirements when we do computers right now, we're probably going to have to increase these soon.
Yes.
Is an i5 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and an SSD, a 256 gig SSD. And these things run lightning fast.
Yes.
We're probably going to want to increase the RAM on that soon from 8 to 16 because 8, I'm starting to see, is choking, can choke a little bit. People running so many applications.
That's an amazing amount of RAM.
That RAM, it's while you're running the machine, that RAM is super important. It's how much stuff it can keep in memory.
Yes.
So, and we're seeing people use more applications at once, tons of tabs open, and we're seeing them chew up that RAM pretty quickly. And so we're probably going to recommend that everybody start moving to 16 here soon. And then the processor is the speed at which things are processed on the machine.
Right.
So you have an i3, an i5, an i7. There's i9s out there. There's Xeons. There's a variety of different ones.
Yes.
The i5 is what we have most business people use.
Yes.
i3s are what home people are kind of using.
Yes.
i7s are what we give to power users.
Okay.
Or i9s for real power users, or
Yes.
Xeons for people who are using like CAD and things. But that plays into it. So if we come across a machine that's got an i3, 4 gigs of RAM, and an old spinny drive,
Yes.
HDD,
Yes.
that thing, I don't know how they can't be productive. There's nothing. It takes them forever just to boot the machine up.
Yes. Yes.
So and if I put in an SSD drive, it's not going to fix it because it's an i3, which is way too slow.
Yes.
And it's it's only got 4 gigs of RAM, which is half of the minimum.
Yes.
That we recommend right now. So at that point, I'm telling you, get a new computer.
That is an awful lot of acronyms and numbers you've
know.
used in this conversation. And I'm already confused. And I'm glad people like you exist because I'm just going to ask you, what do I need from that standpoint?
Yeah.
So it could be an old computer. It could be something that someone is actually just have not rebooted in a while and has a lot of different applications that are open, or it could be just not enough RAM to handle the applications that they're using.
Or an old drive.
Or anything along
You don't
those
have the right
lines.
resources
Yes.
to handle the amount of applications that you're trying to do at that time.
Complicated again, for crying out loud. All right.
And there's more to it, but that's...
I'm sure. Hey, thanks, Aaron, for a great question. And Bill, thanks as always for a great answer. And if you've got a question for us, just send us an email at TechTVPro@heysoteria.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.